The Internet Free Education Resource Bank, or IFERB for short, was initially created to respond to the school closures that were enforced at the onset of the pandemic in March 2020, and in particular to address the challenges created by these school closures for the most vulnerable and marginalized children around the world for whom remote learning was inaccessible. We at Education Above All Foundation wanted to leverage the power of community, imagination, and children's environment to create opportunities for sustained learning for the most marginalized learners worldwide. So we created the IFERB, the Internet Free Education Resource Bank, and it is a suite of resources that includes project-based learning resources and has several features. It requires virtually no internet or technology to implement and use the resources once accessed. It is student-led and designed to promote student agency. It is aligned to the learning outcomes for 5 international curricula. It is available cost-free and open access. It requires minimal resources and easily accessible materials for implementation. The projects and resources are fun and engaging for students and designed to be game-based and promote inquiry. The projects are interdisciplinary and holistic and cover several subjects and skill areas. And they are designed for several age groups, from 2 to 14 years of age. IFERB provides over 170 project-based learning resources in addition to math games, storybooks, and activities for children with disabilities. The project-based learning resources provide an opportunity for deep learning. They've been used with over 500,000 children living in different countries such as Kenya, India, Pakistan, Sudan, Yemen, Morocco, Lebanon, and Zambia with great success. Educators and parents have shared with us that they noticed that their children grew both academically as well as in several different skills such as creativity, communication, and critical thinking as they worked on the projects. We have used IFERB in diverse settings, ranging from low-income private schools in urban slums to refugee camps. We have also created training resources that we hope will make it easy for parents and educators to use IFERB to foster the development of key learning and skills for learners worldwide.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael Mumbo from EDUTAB Africa, an educational social enterprise that is based in Kenya. In this presentation, I'll share with you our experiences while using Internet-Free Education Resource Bank, IFAB, by Education Above All. So IFAB is an activity-based learning resources that is internet-free, hands-on, skills-based, and more of cutting different disciplines. And Education Above All have developed this in response to emergency continued learning in the COVID-19 period. At EDUTAB Africa, we focus on literacy, numeracy, science, and the 21st century skill resources from this IFAB resource bank. In our context, we work with 3 rural schools and 1 community learning center, whereby we work with 3 librarians and 20 teachers to enable us reach over 1,000 learners from grade 1 to grade 5. In our model, we started with teacher training on the project-based learning approaches using IFAB, while contextualizing the selected projects to fit into our competency-based curriculum, which is a curriculum in Kenya. By doing this, we have these bi-weekly school visits to support the teachers in the implementation, working closely with the community learning resource centers, and through teacher learning cycles, we are able to have improvement or share ideas with different teachers. On impact and our experience, we learned that there were more learner engagement, especially on asking questions, finding resources, and even applying information that they've learned to their context, more of context-specific knowledge. They were able to relate, to develop, to create some of the resources around projects like Grandmother's Tale, setting up a shop, Water is Life. These are projects that we were implementing with these learners, and they were able to produce a product at the end that they can relate to, that is more of in their context. For teachers, this was more of like a supplementary tool, or more of a supplementary resource, as they realized that problem-solving skills, creativity, collaboration were among the skills that were coming out as a result of implementing or working with some of the IFAB resources. Social emotional learning was able to come out as different learners were able to express themselves, express their ideas, share their thoughts through either drawing, sketches that you can see from some of the sketches on your screen. Then we have the learner feedback. We realized that through drawing, story maps, storytelling, learners were able to express how they feel and articulate so well their feelings about the projects or about the product that they develop out of each and every project that they were implementing. Through teacher learning cycles, we were able to have various ideas, share different thoughts on what could be improved, what they've noticed with their learners, and different teachers through this WhatsApp group or through face-to-face, we were able to share our thoughts, our ideas, the observations that these teachers have observed or have witnessed as they continue working with the IFAB resources. On this, I would like to appreciate the support we got from Education Above All in terms of funding and the implementation stages. We thank you so much for supporting this initiative. And to our listeners, thank you so much and keep safe.